Namaskar. Hello and welcome to PGurus channel. I'm your host Sri Iyer. Today I'm going to talk to you about NSE, the National Stock Exchange. It looks like the government is very serious in getting to the bottom of it. A lot of people connected with the exchange, whether it be board members or management executives, have been brought in for questioning by the CBI. A lot of tough questions have been asked. I hope the same effort is also done on the SEBI side. A lot of them also deserve to be punished, in my opinion. And for what it's worth, I just want to get to the bottom of some of the big omissions that have happened. Now, what are the things that are wrong about it? First of all, this whole thing about NSE, SEBI, and the companies that were involved around this, everything is a family enterprise. First of all, there is 𝙒𝙂𝙖𝙪𝙥𝙤, who is the brother-in-law of Sanjay Gupta, who is the co-founder of OPG Securities. This is a trading firm that was sitting in Delhi, and they were one of the people who were cornering access time at the NSE. And this whole thing happened because NSE chose to use Randomizer instead of a load balancer. What these two are, what it means, what are the deficiencies, I'll explain to you in a series that I'm writing. The first one, the first episode came out today. There are more segments that will be coming in the days to come. So be sure to read that. But more importantly, how is this the whole family enterprise? The key people here are Ajay Shah, his wife Susan Thomas, and then her sister Sunita Thomas, and then Sunita Thomas's husband Suprabhat Lala, and there is 𝙒𝙂𝙖𝙪𝙥𝙤. So all these people appear to have got data on which they could basically write algorithms that guaranteed that they would be able to make money day in and day out. This is what I told you. It is the equivalent of getting the question paper a day ahead of the exam. Now, people will tell you that, okay, this guy says something and he says, trust me, there is no proof of that. There is proof of that. About OPG cornering access time was found by SEBI's Technical Action Committee report, SEBI TAC. This is available. This is available in PGurus articles. Many places we have put it. If you want, I'll put it in the show more section here. You can take a look at that also. It's a pretty long article, but they conclusively show that OPG Securities were the first one to get in, exploit this randomizer, and they stayed logged in, and they would always get to look at every order coming down the pipeline first. So a lot of malfeasance has happened. And I'll tell you one other thing that people will say, oh, there is no proof of any kind of malfeasance done. We haven't been able to determine how much money was made in this way. Well, first of all, understand this, that India's stock market is pretty shallow, meaning like there are not many stocks that are being traded. So there is always this hype, pump and dump that is going on, and this is very easy to follow. Some no-name stock will suddenly go from nothing to 300 rupees a share, and then it will go back to nothing. And so who bought it to make it go to 300? And as this thing kept rising, at that point they needed to dump it to somebody who bought that worthless piece of stock. It is my belief and it is my assertion that it is companies like LIC, UTI, or even State Bank of India. They are holding worthless paper, which is not even worth the cost of the paper on which it is printed. So these kinds of things have happened. So right now, if the government is serious about taking LIC public, they'll have to divulge all the worthless stock that they are holding. Once that comes out, it is game over, because all these things are allegedly have to be done by phone call from who? Perhaps as high as the finance minister himself, to the chairman of LIC, chairman of SBI, go buy this stock. Why are you not buying this? It's an excellent stock. The finance minister has no bloody business telling a chairman of LIC or SBI to go buy a particular stock. And why was he doing that? So this loop will be closed only when some of the ministers are given the stick treatment and then asked to cough up. They have data. It's not like they don't have data. They have the data. I'll give you one more information here that will probably tell you that there is a lot more happening here than meets the eye. Now, this I'm quoting from the book Market Mafia, written by Palak Shah. Ajay Shah and Susan Thomas, the two Mumbai-based professors who were celebrities in the realm of capital market research, had spun a flourishing family enterprise at the NSE. Among other perks, their chicanery as exchange insiders exposed them to the real gold mine, data, which is most vital in coding of algo trading software. Now, Ajay Shah is sending this data that he is supposed to do research as part of being NIPFP to his sister-in-law Sunita Thomas, and here's what he said in his email. This email is available. You have to swear everyone to silence about the fact that the data we are getting out from the NSE is going into algorithmic trading work. It would be a severe problem if this fact comes to light, since NSE has not given this data to anyone else. Ajay wrote in an email to Susan's sister Sunita Thomas, who was a dealer of algo software. Remember, she is the owner of, or one of the owners of, Infotech. It's a mess. I give you that. It's a big mess, perhaps one of the biggest scams. Harshad Mehta all pales in comparison. However, you interrogate some of these people. Some of them even tried to escape the country, by the way. I hope my warning stopped them from leaving, because you saw just recently how Rana Ayyub wasn't allowed to leave the country. She had an ED summons that she skipped, and then ED moved and put a lookout notice. So this is what happens in a country where there are laws, and then the laws are being applied equally. Now, you are going to see, perhaps as far as Rana Ayyub is concerned, another full page ad somewhere saying how, Modi has become fascist. But right now, people may not even look at that because of the ongoing Russia-Ukraine war. So let's see what happens. Thanks for watching. I will be talking about the difference between a load balancer and a randomizer in the upcoming series that I talked to you about. And do read those things and do share them widely. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And do not forget to click on the bell button for notifications. Namaskar.